I guess I titled this one Grace All Around. And you will recall that a couple of weeks ago I sent you a little preface titled The Message. And then along with that I sent you what I consider to be the word of the Lord spoken by this man about what America is going to go through in the next 6 to 8 months. And I still stand by that message. And I guess what I really want to talk about today is the subject of grace, because I think that in what is coming to the United States of America through bankruptcy, through immigration, and just all of this is going to really communicate, whether we want it communicated or not, the essential understanding of God's grace that we're going to have during this time. Because I think that we're going to go through some horrific times. And I believe that there will be those who have prepared for this. You know, they got the gold and the silver, they got the food, they got their mortgage paid off, who will still be destroyed by this. And I think that there are going to be some people who have not prepared for this, who are ultimately going to prevail. And I think that is entirely the case, precisely because not only are we saved by grace, but God uses us. You got to understand this. He uses us and prospers us by grace as well. And you know, I'm reminded, painfully so, of Christ's parable of the vineyard, where he talks about the workers of the vineyard and that there were some who worked all day. At the end of the day, they got paid the same amount as those who worked maybe only an hour, who came into work in the vineyard at the very end. And for the ones who'd worked all day, they were jealous. They were angered that these people who had come in at, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon got the same amount that they did. But really, that's just another illustration of grace. So it stands to reason, once again, if we're saved by grace, then most likely God uses us throughout our lives in terms of grace as well. That's really how God deals with man. And I think that we're going to learn that in the most painful and horrific way. And I go back to that message that I sent both of you several weeks ago, that we need to be people of prayer. I mean, if there was anything that this guy said that really stuck with me, it was that right there. Because when you become a person of prayer, what you're really doing is throwing yourself upon God's mercy, upon His grace, upon His gifts, upon His works, not only in terms of your salvation, but in how He uses you and provides for you while you live on this planet. And in what's coming, we're going to need that. I just really challenge both of you to be women of grace, you Audrey and you Katie, because if you're not now, you're going to learn it in the most painful ways. God bless you both.